I'll explain why people on board this route master are giving out gifts to complete randomers as they travel through central London. Details to follow after this break.
Today, refugees and volunteers will deliver thousands of pounds worth of gifts across the capital. Members of the Speak Street, a programme that offers free weekly language lessons, has been busy wrapping the gifts as they learn English. Well, Stefan Levy is with them. He's off the bus now. Stefan, where are you?
I'm just about off the bus. We are now in Farringdon. This is the final stop of the day. As you can see behind me, people distributing the presents we've been talking about. These are all presents that have been given by large organisations completely free of charge. And as people come along, walking in the street, they quite simply give it to them. Now, Andre is one of the people that's been taking part in today's activities. Pleased to say he joins me now. Good afternoon to you. Just tell us about your involvement and how you've been taking part in today.
Well, thing is, we are student. I'm student, and for us is with the association, we learn English, and we're doing a lot of stuff in the center, which is like doing art and everything. And for me, my opinion of view is before I was closed, everything is closed, and now it's opened my door. I was blind, and now I can see. And honestly, as well, is I'm thinking about the organization is we always being given, and it's for us it's really good to and very good for us to give to somebody, and that is a Christmas happiness for us, and we trying to give and how it's feeling to us to be a support, have a support with the organization, and really grateful for us to give to people.
Andre, I was going to say your English is very good. How do you think it will benefit your life going forwards, having learnt English with these group of people and in a professional sense, perhaps?
Indeed, yeah. It's, for me, I always want to learn English. Thank you very much to say to me my English is good. I hope it's getting much better, and with the support of the teacher and most of the volunteers, I think my English is getting much better and improved so bad, and always have fun. And about the professional is, I hope one day I'm going to get better job and have a life as everyone does.
How long have you been in the UK for?
I've been in UK for 9 years now, but when I came in UK, I didn't speak English at all, and I just know a few words, and now is after taking me a time. And I'll be always involved with friends, but speaking different language, which is our first language. And after all, is I learn and I found the organization, and the organization is give me everything to learn and practice English.
Now, you and some of the other students have been giving out presents to people in the street today. What sort of reaction have you had from people as you give them a gift?
Well, really relaxed, and how do you say, I'm really glad, very happy, because as I said before, people always gave it to us something, and we always feeling sorry not to give anything because we can, but now we've got with the organization, we get something and we give it to people, and we are so thankful and very relax ourselves, and I'm very proud myself to give something to the people in the street.
And so what's your resolution, what's your plans for 2017?
2017, my new resolution is going to be improve more my English first, and learn more, and doing more stuff with Speak Street, and learn more and better life, yes.
Oh, and you've been given a gift. How charming is that? What does it say? Season's greetings. This is
greeting.
That's a
greeting.
No, greetings. That's fine. Greetings is fine. That's lovely.
So,
Andre, thank you very much indeed for speaking to us. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Isn't that nice? Right. Well, that is it from us. We're going to go and give out some presents now. Back to you in the studio.
Please bring one back for us. Thank you very much, Stefan. Welcome back to London Live News. Today, refugees and volunteers will deliver thousands of pounds worth of luxurious gifts across the capital. Members of the Speak Street, a programme that offers free weekly language lessons, have been busy wrapping the gifts as they learn English. Well, Stefan Levy is with them on their magic bus today. They let you on.
I know, I'm incredibly excited. This is the bus where all the magic takes place. We've been parked up here for a little while. You've seen a number of volunteers a short while ago. They've been walking up and down the streets around Euston and in the sort of the vicinity, giving out gifts to complete randomers. People kind of look at it and think, what on earth is going on here? But actually, it's all part of an initiative to spread cheer and feel good. And we'll hear about more of it in just a couple of moments. Now, we are about to start moving, so safety first, but really this is all about giving and spreading cheer and happiness, and they'll be doing it in various parts of the capital. We're just about to head down to Farringdon now, where the gift giving continues. Well, let's get more on this now from Joanna Bevan. She is one of the organisers of today. Good to have you with us on the programme. Tell us how it works and why you decided to do this.
So Speak Street has teamed up with the Kindness Offensive, and every week we've been practicing English. We do free English classes to refugees and asylum seekers and anyone who wants to come along. And we thought we're not just learning, we actually wanted to do something kind. So we've been wrapping presents, we've been preparing for this, learning vocabulary, and it's culminated in today when we've been giving out stuff and taken the sort of carnival on the road.
Just watching the reaction of people when they get given gifts. Some people obviously really pleasantly surprised, other people a little bit more apprehensive. What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, it's always interesting to see how people are going to react. Obviously, it's really unusual to get a genuine thing for free in London. We gave some gifts just now to the hospital, which is right next to here, and we had a charity come down as well, so be kind of giving to charities as well. But yeah, that's the fun of it. I think anyone could have a gift, and it's a surprise element to it, and I think that's what's really fun about it.
Now, this is just one of the charitable activities that the Kindness Offensive does. Just give us an idea of what you do for the rest of the year.
So we do all kinds of things. We've been going since 2008, and we have a free bookshop. We take people in our bus on day trips. We actually have buildings that we let people, we renovate, and people use the space. We've given away tons of food, and I think over £7 million worth of goods and goods to people. So all kinds of things, anything as long as it's kind.
You say the organisation's been going since 2008, so obviously very soon you'll be celebrating nearly a decade. How has it changed over the years?
I guess it started as an experiment to see how far you could take just being kind and what would happen if it do. And now, obviously, today we've grown to an organisation with thousands of volunteers, and we've given away millions of pounds worth of things, and it's become this big crazy thing that anyone can get involved in. So I guess scale and scope has been the major changes, but at the heart of it, kindness remains our core goal and our core motivation.
At this time of year, we often think about charitable efforts and what we can do to help people that are less fortunate than us. But do you find that as a result we tend to perhaps forget about that for the rest of the year?
Well, we like to do things all through the year. We happen to be doing stuff in December now, but we also do stuff throughout. We're a big fan of celebrating every day, not just special days. We do things throughout the year, so I think it's especially important to think of things throughout the year, not just at Christmas time.
Joanna, thank you very much indeed for your time. Good to speak to you. Right, well, I'm going to take a seat now, find myself a little spot to perch. As I said, we're on our way to Clerkenwell. Join us a little later on the programme. You'll see what's going on there as we give more gifts out.
Stefan, thank you very much. Today, refugees and volunteers will deliver thousands of pounds worth of luxurious gifts across the capital. Members of the Speak Street, a programme that offers free weekly language lessons, have been busy wrapping the gifts as they learn English. Well, Stefan Levy is with them at one of their stops in Euston today. Stefan.
Yes, indeed. Well, this is a gift-giving adventure with a difference. Many of the people that you can see behind me with the high-vis jackets on, they're perhaps asylum seekers or immigrants, and they're coming here, learning English and wrapping presents at the same time that they'll then be giving out to unsuspecting members of the public as they walk down the street. Now, we're in central London at the moment. The bus is just behind us. That's where they'll be packing the presents, then moving on elsewhere. You can see people sort of congregating here. We're just the back end of Euston. We'll be walking onto the main street a little bit later on where people will be actually giving those presents out. But let's get more on this now from Robert, who's one of the co-founders of the people that organise the whole project. That's the Kindness Offensive. Good to have you with us on the programme.
It's great to be here.
Just tell us what's going on here today.
Well, the refugees were using one of our centres, our headquarters, and they saw that we were giving presents away for people, and they wanted to do something the same themselves. So we said we'd give them a hand at it, and they want to say thank you to Londoners for giving them the refuge they so much needed. They're very grateful to the city. They've been treated like a long-lost family, and it's one of those things that we couldn't say no to. So there's literally thousands of pounds worth of goods that are going to be handed out, thanking Londoners. And those of you who don't get a present out there, take the thanks, because these people are really grateful.
This has been going since 2008, the organisation that is. How has it grown over the years to now this fantastic collective of people giving out gifts?
It's just gotten bigger and bigger. It started out as an idea of whether or not this might work around the kitchen table. And we've been sponsored by some of the biggest corporations in the world and got grants from various funding organizations. And it just seems to have a life of its own, really. And the people come up with ideas. We like to help them out. And this was a particularly nice one, because this is kind of a man bites a dog story, where you see refugees getting presents for Christmas, and you probably see that on television, you know, quite a few times. But when they actually come out to give presents and thanks for being given the refuge, now that is news. That's unusual. So I'm proud to be here. This is a good group of people.
What sort of reactions you get from people in the street when they're being given gifts by people? You know, they must be somewhat surprised.
Most of them are really happy. Some of them are suspect of it. Some of them walk off and say, I don't need it. But the majority are just really happy. It's a pleasant surprise, especially around Christmas time, to be handed a present. You see they're walking around with presents in their hands and handing them to people and bringing a lot of smiles to the street.
Tell us about the Route Master that we can see behind us.
We won it in a competition. White Stuff, we're giving away a Route Master bus, this particular one, to the group that could use it the most. A lady that we'd supplied some food to her soup kitchen called us up and said, listen, you guys ought to apply for this, you deserve it. And, you know, like you look at the lottery and you say, wow, it's 85 million this week, I may as well get a ticket. We applied, we forgot about it, and then we found out we won it.
And you've been using this. I mean, it's beautifully decorated. We'll have a look at it later on, but the decoration is absolutely stunning as well.
It's all done like a 50s diner inside. Wurlitzer have given us a Wurlitzer jukebox, the last one they made. Coca-Cola have had a special Coke machine shipped to us from the States. It's all done up inside like a 50s diner to create the fun. And all the way down, they've been listening to jukebox music. And it's just one of those things that we hope it makes people happy from the start of the journey. A lot of times you go somewhere to have a good time. With us, you have a good time going somewhere.
How do you recruit people for this project?
Right now, if you want to join us, come on down.
I mean, should I say, how have you in the past, you know, got all these people together in one place with the learning English as well as the gift wrapping?
Well, we have a website, and it's thekindnessoffensive.com. People have found us on the website. They can join by pressing the Join Us button, and then we let them know when things are happening, and they come out and help us.
And tell us about...
Very simple. No obligation. You join up, and you can attend whatever you want and miss whatever you want.
Tell us about Speak Street. That's an organisation that you partnered with today.
It's a very clever thing that was set up by Joanna Bevan to help refugees to learn English and to get their skills, their language skills together. And it's a beautiful thing. It's all completely free. It's done to help people, and it's one of these things that we're very proud to be a part of.
We often think about people that haven't got so much over this time of year around Christmas, but actually, is that something that we subsequently neglect for the rest of the year? There's often an added attention around the festive period.
Well, we're starting to do more things now. We've got a really big project happening this summer, so keep an eye out for that. I won't give you any more details because we don't like to give things away until we've done them. But kindness is all year round. It's not just for Christmas. It's nice to do things at Christmas, but don't forget, you know, people need help and people need a smile sometimes. They need a kind word. It doesn't take that much to be kind. Just a little bit of your time can make all the difference in the world. And it's fun. You got a lot of smiling faces here, and people are happy because they're doing something nice. I mean, you know, it's a very nice thing to be part of, and you don't need to be part of our club to do it. Just if you see someone that appears to be in need of a kind word, a little bit of help up the ladder, give them a hand and see how good it feels. And I dare you, it will make you feel good.
I'm sure it will. Robert, thank you so much for speaking to us.
It's really a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we're going to be heading off now. Some people going that way towards the hospital, other people going that way towards Euston Station. They'll be giving out gifts, as I said, to complete randomers. Hopefully they'll appreciate the surprise. Come back to us later on in the programme where we'll be speaking to more people at today's event and hopefully getting on that.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Stefan.